first play of the drive now, the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Important second down play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is strong out front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab behind the line, it's Hale. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To the air, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Miller. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The sure hands, it's Peoples. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
I like how the This defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long, using his legs here. Crosses the 45. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, where you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a 1st down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. The back's got it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to pass. It's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Powering through. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Zips it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Ball handed off. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Powering through the defender. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets loose. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
That's an important first down on that running play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Finds his man. It's Portman. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Hit just as he throws the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Now they call a run. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive game to get things started here in the second half.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And they punch it in. 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. The running back here in a direct snap. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go, so I think they're dominating the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Alabama. They finish off the scoring drive. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass rush closing in. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Porter. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Boom. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He could go. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Gonna run it. It's Young. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looks right for a quick completion. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So tie game. 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And you'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on the return. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They need to score quickly here. Try to dial up some big plays. He finds some space. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision. Able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair.